Ramadan Kareem to all my brothers and sisters out there. Hope this be a blessed, prosperous one. I myself messed up my fast the first time I did this month, this Ramadan. So I have to make up another day. Inshallah. Bismillah. YouTube, man. Push this live stream out in the algorithm, please. Let's get this rolling. Let's get this going. Listen to some music before we. So special. No, you're not in the circle. Just faded like ice when the springtime comes. You know you're not in the circle now. This friendships pass like that. Or it's just my face in the grass. I don't know what's going on today. One by one, hit the snakes in the grass, then we cut on. Guess it's just my love. No, you're not in the circle now. No, you're not in the circle now. Just faded like ice when the springtime comes. But more to myself, had to learn all my lessons. Hoping that it helps, cause I ain't never been the path when we all doing great. Without selling drugs and ducking from the jakes. They say keep it smoking, smoking, that's what they tell me. My loyalty's too strong, so I ain't really worried about your late niggas. My day ones be my day ones. Never front on my main niggas. As I'm walking through the valley of the shadow of the death road, keep me away from these fake niggas. Yeah, I've been crossed through many times. Used to be my dog to a nigga line. And now you a sheep with a different cloth. Don't kept you away so you can take your loss. When I look down, I don't look back. I'm moving straight forward, you can fuck that. It's bad and it's a lot of people. Like, I love my hood, man, but I caught on. Niggas hate that I caught on. No, you're not in the circle. Just faded like ice when the springtime comes. You know you're not in the circle now. This friendship's last like that. Or it's just my face in the grass when you cut them. One by one, with the snakes in the grass, then we cut on. Welcome, people. What's good, man? Blessings to everybody. What's blessed? What's good? What's good? Yes, man. I usually do afternoon talk during the week, but Thursday, Friday, I didn't do it. So I was like, people were asking last night on the first episode of Friday Night live streams. I got to figure that out. I think I'm going to have to go, when I do Friday Night live streams, I'm going to have to go through StreamYard. StreamYard, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I already see that I'm going to have to do that because I already put the link in here and this drone don't even work either. So it's like, what are we doing? I'm blessed. How are you guys, man? Story time? Really? I got some topics we could talk about. Uh, Free Jewel, what? Yeah, so I got some oh, that's the YouTuber saying girl power. What are you doing, bro? 300 jewels. Thank you, man. You guys don't have to YouTuber, just a YouTuber, you know better, bro. You know you don't have to donate or even though it's up there, like I'm not asking for that. What I want is people engaging in here. That's my, payment right there. I'm destined for greatness, inshallah. I'm going to get paid regardless. So in due time, when it's my turn. What's up with everybody though? I'm blessed, man. Alhamdulillah, Bismillah. Another blessed day. We are blessed with another 24 hours, man. What's up with everybody? High school or middle school story? Hmm. Hmm. Shout out to Leah. High school and middle school story. Let's talk about a high school story I used to do. When I first when I first moved to San Diego in 2001, mind you, I was locked up from 11 to 16, group homes, all that. Um, I got out. I went in 97 and altogether I got out 2001. So I went to school in Rogers High School out here in Newport, where I'm originally from, in Rhode Island, for like a month, not even. Then we moved right to San Diego, 2001. So fast forward, I'm at Mara Mesa High School in Mara Mesa section of San Diego, National Blue Ribbon School. Um, 35 to 5,000 students. You know what I mean? You know, when I first got there, I used to eat lunch alone. Like, you know what I mean? Mind you, I was institutionalized for a while, like from 11 to 16, group homes, juvenile hall. You know what I mean? So it's like that was like a big shock to me, like seeing a bunch of freaking. Even though I was around a lot of people, but not like that, thousands. Like, you know what I mean? So it took a lot to get used to, and we all had lunch at the same time. There was like no, it was just everybody outside. It was my high school years and my teenage years in California was like the American Pie movie, man. Like what you see in those back in the day, good old movies. That was basically my life, man. The parties, everything was just like the high school drama. Like it was crazy, man. But yeah, my first, I want to say month, almost first month there, yeah, I was sitting by myself just to try to collect myself. You know what I mean? And then right after that, I would, like I talked about it the other night, I would be chilling with all types of people because I'm a people person. Sometimes I'll be with the jocks. Sometimes I'll be with the emo kids. Sometimes I'll be with the math geeks. Sometimes I'll be with the rockers. You know what I mean? The graffiti dudes. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. I was all over the place. How did you even get in juvenile hall group home? That's funny. Shoot. So, shit. Since we're doing story time, might as well tell it. I went to juvenile hall twice for something I didn't do. And that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If you look up 1997 in the Thompson Middle School, there was a fire in the bathroom. I got accused for that. You know what I'm saying? So, I went down for that. I did like 2 years first in juvenile hall and group homes in Vermont, juvenile hall out here in Rhode Island, training school. And then I went to Bennington School in Vermont. Shout out to Bennington School. I don't think they're even up and running anymore. But anyways, long story short, so I was in a group home out here in Providence called Whitmarsh. I used to run away a lot, and they just told my mom to keep me, so I stayed at home. Right? Don't even worry about it. That was the best thing that happened to me. But here this goes. So, and if my mom was on top of her shit, she could have sued the town of Newport, and we would have got millions because they did me dirty. But long story short, uh, they said they never do him, and why are you sorry? Listen. So I went home. They Whitmarsh group home out here told me to keep. They told my mom to keep me. This is like '99 at the time, right? 1999. Um, another fire happened. I wasn't even there. I was two doors down at my aunt's house, at my cousin's house. There's proof. My little brother even admitted it. Now, me and my little younger brother, we used to be dirty as hell, like messy as hell. We used to throw our dirty clothes in the back of the dresser, and we didn't have no lampshade on our lamp. My brother was in our room. I was not even in the house. You know what I'm saying? I was at my cousin's house. Um, my brother went in the room. He left the room. Um, I guess the lamp fell on the clothes and woof, there we go. So they just assumed because they thought I did Thompson, the middle school 2 years prior, that I had to do that. The fire marshal, he lied and said, "Oh, we seen matches residue." You're a liar. There's no way. The whole room was engulfed. How are you gonna find matches residue? Like it was a lamp with no lampshade that fell on top of the clothes. So yet again, I went away for another 2 years. So 4.5 years in total. But why I say this is the best thing that happened to me, because there's skills that I've learned way back then that I used as a 40-year-old man. Yeah, I'm nowhere where I should be at, but that's due to me and my lack of, and me with the consistency and all that. But that happened from to me for a reason, and you know what? It was sad that I didn't have a childhood like that, but it prepped me for what I'm doing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, let me show an example. When I used to come back on home passes, when I was in the group home in Bennington, Vermont, I'd come back on home passes to Newport, Rhode Island. I would, in Newport, look at, I'm going to clip this right here. Where we at? 1046. I'm clipping this and watch. The people my age, they're going to remember this. You know what I mean? In Newport. Every time I used to come home, I will come home and I will organize. Start out in the side of my house. I'll start a basketball tournament. We would have stat sheets. We would have trophies. I would have the trophies. I made like championship belts. We had boxing tournaments, all that. Every time I came, I get everybody all over. And this is summertime vacation. So I get all the kids from my hood in Tammany Hill. Make Tammany Hill rest in peace. They knocked that down. Now it's called Newport Heights. But they know. People know. So, that those skills taught me what I'm doing now. Fast forward all the way to 2014. That's when I started my journey on what I'm doing now. Minus the YouTube. The YouTube was 4 years ago. But success, period. It's nothing for me to get people, rally people together. I've been doing it as a pup. You know what I mean? So those are the skills I learned from group homes. And then what I learned at juvenile hall, I learned how to do my crime all by my lonely. You know how many people I learned, like I said, I have my scholar and doctorate on learning from other people's mistakes. So what training school, juvenile hall taught me was do my crime by myself, because there was so many people in there. I was locked up. That, hey, my bro snitched on me, my cousin snitched on me. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah, mental notes, because I knew when I got out, I didn't plan on breaking the rules and being in the street when I got out. You know what I mean? Like, it took me, I got out at 16. It took me till I was 18 to smoke weed the first time. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I mean, I was forced in the street. If you want for real, you sound like someone that I never liked. Hey, that's a problem. That's your problem, man. You're over here watching me and you're engaging. And thanks for the thumbs down. That's engagement. You're helping this channel regardless. Love yourself. You know what I mean? Love yourself. You don't like me because what you see in the mirror, you don't like. So you see me over here glowing and loving myself. That irritates your soul. Do better. You do matter too. Now, back to the content. I got some things to talk about. Should social media platforms start verifying every account to stop trolls and bots? Big debate. What do you guys think? Me, I think the bots is trash. You know what I mean? But the trolls, we need the trolls. You know what I mean? If you don't have trolls, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? The trolls, it's like, so I feel like that's a double-edged sword. Hey, do you think you will do a live stream with any Providence mayor candidates? Subscribers like us. I just interviewed, go check it out under the playlist, the sit down, real topics, real issues, real people. I just interviewed the only mayor candidate that's gonna go against Brett Smiley out here in Providence is Mr. David Morales. Hey neighbor. You know what I mean? The people's champ. Go check that out. I just interviewed him. As far as a live stream, I'll talk to him. You know what I mean? See, the other administration, they're not too fond of me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean, because I'm not gonna be over here stroking their ego. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I said what I said, and I'm really gonna speak my mind. I'm not gonna be fake. You know what I mean? To each his own. Other content creators want to do all that and act blind, deaf, and dumb to what's not going on and what should be going on in this city, and they want to stroke the mayor's ego. That's their business, not me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be frank every time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm down for that, man. I'll ask Mr. David Morales. Yeah, but they said it was the best thing in the, like, us can ask them questions. We have our minds and waging on in our hearts. Yeah, yeah. Listen. I'm gonna try to get that done. Oh, shout out to you, man. Blessings to you and yours. very dear to me. Nothing but love. You see me at my lowest. You know me. You see me when I was just chasing the merch and the music, way back in San Diego. I have a lot of smoke for present mayor Brett Smiley because he's and yeah, man, I have my thoughts on him too, man. It's just you know what it is, man. It's just this. Welcome to America, man. Welcome to American politics, man. Um, I just feel like people need to do their due diligence and do their homework. And like I said, there's not even nobody else running against him but David Morales. I ain't seen no one else. And if there is, I apologize. But where you at? Where you at? Then the only people I see is David Morales and the current administration online promoting that they're running for mayor. The current mayor is definitely running to stay. And then you have David Morales that's running to take his place. I don't see nobody else offering to run. Maybe they do that later on, but I'm like, why do it? Why not do it now? November will be here before we know it. But yeah, it's under the playlist, man. That's why I have a playlist there. Check it out. Think of this platform as a 5-star buffet. There's something here for everybody globally from all different walks of life. I promise you that. You know what I mean? So yeah. So trust me, I'm on all avenues with this, man. Like, you know what I mean, I really do care. So it's like I'm going to, yeah. Dang, I rap 21, man. We didn't even you see what happens to the trolls? You wish them well, you tell them a little bit about themselves, they're like, wow, how's he know? They don't say nothing no more. Starboy the Night. Blessings to you and yours, man. Thank you for coming in here. Okay. Now, let's go with the let's you guys didn't even answer my question. Do you feel where is that? Where does I put it at? UYF. What's good, man? Giovanni Francesco. Yes. Do you guys feel like social media platforms should have uh like a system to see if people are bots or trolls? I say for the bots, but not the trolls. Like I said, we need the trolls. The trolls get the ball rolling. The trolls get like-minded individuals that haven't found you yet finding you because trolls are in here trolling, they're sharing, they're doing what the trolls do. I feel like we need the troll. I respect the trolls, like for real. I definitely, if they're not chomos and grapers, I love and respect them because no matter what, yeah, they're trying to fill a void and they need our help to go back and forth with them. And it's our job to we need the trolls, man. I'm just saying, like, we need the trolls. And then another thing I want to, not just the trolls, you, the subscribers, man. I sound like a broken record, but yo, check up all the top tier content creators all over the world, right? Especially on this platform, YouTube, right? Like the I Show Speeds, the Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? Whoever's top tier here, whoever's doing really, really well for themselves on YouTube, without their subscribers, they wouldn't be doing nothing on YouTube. I don't care how much money they got behind them, how great the production is, the audio, if they got a red camera, movie like content, consistent, all day, every day, dropping content. If it wasn't for you guys, the people, the subscribers, to subscribe and hit the bell, tell people, engage, tell people about the channel, share their content, they wouldn't be on nothing, man. You know what I mean? You feel me? They would not be on nothing. So it's up to you guys, the subscribers. You guys decide, like straight up. I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, you guys decide who becomes successful on here or not. On all apps, you guys decide. It's the people. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like it's very important. This is why I move the way I move on here. I'm transparent and I'm real. I'm authentic. You know what I mean? My content will tell you for itself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is, man. It's up to the people, man. Unless people out there buying bots, but you're gonna get exposed. You know what I mean? The views and the likes and the comments are not gonna add up. You know what I mean? People are gonna know. And then when YouTube finds out you're doing that, then your channel gets obliterated. You know what I mean? I don't know about any other apps. I'm on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber, so Can't speak for any other app. But it's up to you guys, the people. The people decide who becomes successful on YouTube, bro. On all these apps, but I'm talking about YouTube. If you guys ain't if you guys ain't embracing, the masses is not embracing, then people ain't doing nothing on YouTube. You know how many channels I see that they have great quality, way better quality than me, and they're not even monetized. They don't even get no views, nothing. Why? Because something that they're doing is not hitting and resonating with the people, the masses, you guys. You know what I mean? So it's like it doesn't matter. And then versus to somebody that's just working off an Android phone and they got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They're lit on here. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, man. You know what's the difference between that? The difference is the people are embracing one and the people are not embracing the other. Free Canada, man. Free the whole world from the Zionist regime. Shout out to Canada. I love Canada. Ibby, blessings, man. And shout out to Ibby, man. We're here right now because of him. He really asked, yo, can you do this? You missed Thursday and Friday afternoon talk. Like, what's up, man? And it goes back to what I'm saying. It's up to you guys. So how can I can't accom how would I look not accommodating one of my supporters asking me like, hey, you missed Thursday, Friday afternoon talk. Could we get one on Saturday? You know what I mean? Free Israel, free the Israeli people too, man. Free Palestine, man. That's Palestine, but it's all good. No, Ibby, don't, no, Ibby, leave that, leave him. He's, you know what I mean? He could say what he wants to say as long as he's not disrespecting people or the mods. He could say whatever he wants to say in here, especially to me. Yes, I agree. Free the Israeli people from BB and the Zionist regime. Straight up, straight up. They will never show you this in Western media. There's protesting all day, every day against Bibi and the Zionist regime in Palestine. The Israeli people are constantly, you know what I mean? Well, you see it in New York out here sometimes, glimpses of it. You know what I mean? They're all over. The straight up Jews, the rabbis, they even burning their own flag. You know what I mean? So yeah, free the Israeli people from Bibi and the Zionist pigs. I agree. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ibby. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ibby. Ibby comes in here belting. All right. What did Daryl say? My bad, Daryl. Why are the Rhode Island and Providence Jesuits, mainly reprobate families, so greedy and selfish because the kids like 4 preteen youths from Manton Ave are awaiting trial for unaliving? What? Where's this at? Daryl, that's news to me. Is this recently? Daryl, are you out here in Rhode Island? Daryl's hitting us with some cool. How's everybody doing this afternoon, man? Enough about me. I hate talking about myself. I want to know how you guys are doing. They unalive babies, old people. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, you are? I bet we got to figure something out, man. I'll give you a sit down interview, bro. You don't have to be like an artist or a business. I give everybody a voice on my platform, as long as you're not a choma or a graper. But I'm willing to bet you're not. But yeah, man, everybody has a voice on my platform, man. We're in the same place, so we could figure something out and link up and do that. You know what I mean? Because I can already see you're very knowledgeable. Every time you do have time, when you jump into these live streams, you be cooking in here. What's up, Dirkio? I'm here because you keep it real. Thank you, Dirkio, man. Dirkio, it's been a while, Dirkio. How you been? Durko, I mean. How you been, Durko? Shout out to Durko. He was one of my first mods, man. For real. Shout out to Durko. What's up with everybody, man? All right, so let's move right along, people. Okay. Let me see. Already said that. Okay. Let me ask you guys this. What do you guys feel? What city on planet Earth has the best nightlife to you? What as you guys, because you don't have to you don't have to be over there or gone over there. Is from what you see. What do you feel like the best nightlife in what city in any country of the world? What do you feel like it is? I have a couple. I feel like first and foremost, Dubai, Miami, New York, San Diego. Don't sleep on Dago. San Diego is beautiful. San Diego is that fine, fine, fine woman that sits all alone. She goes out and she sits all alone. She don't even want to be bothered. San Diego is that fine woman to me. Sorry, I haven't been on here. I'm sickly. Crohn's flare up, and I need an ankle and hip. Oh man, I make dua for you, man. Let's all say a prayer for Stan Durkill, man. Dang, man. I hope you figure that out, man. Like I hope you get blessed, man, because that's crazy, man, right there, man. And I'm sure you're a good person. And look, see, good people like Durko right there is going through what they're going through. And then we have crumbs like BB and Trump doing what they're doing. And the likes of Charleston White and Adam Chomo 2216, we like to call them. They're just healthy from what we see. Well, not Trump. He's deteriorating before our eyes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. No, you don't have to thank me. That's what I'm supposed to tell you as a human being, man. That's, I mean, I feel for you, man. I hope you get better. Please. I hope you get better, man, because that's not fair. But hey, life's not fair. And call me an optimistic and a dreamer, but that's not fair, bro. And then we got evil men and evil women in this world doing evil things, and they're completely fine. Crazy work, man. I don't understand the world sometimes, man. I mean, I don't like to question my God, but sometimes I do, man. I'm human. I'm not perfect. And I'm like, why? Why sometimes? Like, why bad things happen to good people and evil people prosper? Let's talk about it. Why do you guys think that is? Like, evil people prosper, man. Daryl said currently 4 youths, 11, 11, 11, and 12 are awaiting trial for unaliving a fifth. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And man, Liquors 2 months. It happened right after the Brown. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, don't you think that they're in there? You know, because the type of energy they were putting out, allegedly. I spent 1,400 for my Crohn's treatment, and I'm disabled. Dang, man. I wish I was already established, man, and I would do something for you, man. I mean, but man, just trust in whatever God you believe in, have faith, and surround yourself with a bunch of love. You know what I mean? Don't surround yourself with toxic people, negative people. That's just gonna intensify whatever you have going on within. I feel like so. Just if I were you, I would just try to surround myself with a bunch of love, man, and just pray and you know what I mean. You're still here. You know what I mean? I know it hurts. I'm not real knowledgeable of the type of medical condition you have. But yeah, and I hope my channel can help too. So, you know what I mean? My channel's here, man. You know what I mean? You know the playlist. You've been here a while. Yeah. Prayers out for Stan Durko, man, you guys. Now, yeah, what was I saying though? Dang. All right, you know what? Let's listen to some topics because oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. So my name is Brad Venkart. I grad. Okay.
Reason Trump is letting them all in?
All right. They be cooking. These women be
Polling for
cooking.
the Iran war is historically low. During Vietnam, 29% of the American public supported that. Now some polls say 23, some polls say 27. It's abysmally low. But when you get over to the Republican Party, don't believe the hype. of a few influencers, a few Republican influencers, MAGA loyalists that are beating the drum that this is wrong and this isn't America first. Because every single poll shows that MAGA voters support this to the tune of 80+%.
Did you just hear that, woman? 85+% of MAGA voters are agreeing to this. And it goes back to what I said. The majority of Trump country and MAGA voters are poor white America and rural America that depend on EBT, disability, SSI, retirement, and he's obliterating all of that. And they're for this. They're for the war. She says this way better than me. This is why. This is her logic and my logic too, but she says it way better. This is why they're still agreeing with this, knowing that they're masochists. They're masochists. They're in a cult. They're brainwashed, man. They have to be brainwashed, and they're masochists. They love hurting themselves. Why? Because you're agreeing with what this president is doing, and he's obliterating the way you live. White poor America and rural America and Trump country, you guys are struggling out there. You are. A lot of y'all can't make ends meet, keep the lights on. Go check it out. It's all over YouTube. A lot of y'all towns don't even have police stations. You guys got to wait 3 to 4 hours for police to come to your town, let alone a fire department. But then there's Trump flags waving everywhere. They're on these apps in the comments, violating, being racist, and disrespecting people and praising this dude like he's the second coming. It doesn't make sense, but she breaks it down way, way better than I can. Her vernacular is, compared to mine. Let's let this queen cook.
And so why? Why do they continue to support this man? Number one, they're in a cult. Number two, these are people that are so stupid, they don't have the intellect to even know they're stupid. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect.
And we got a Dunning-Kruger effect right here with Gander in flight. She's talking, the irony, she's talking about one of y'all, and you come in when she's saying that. Let me run that back so she could cook again.
This man. Number one, they're in a cult. Number two, these are people that are so stupid, they don't have the intellect to even know they're stupid. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Furthermore, another point I'd like to make is the majority of Trump's base are religious.
Oh, I'm not a Democrat, brother. I voted for Trump twice, so stop assuming. I'm neither right or left. I'm just an American that's anti-shady government. Pay attention out here, because when you assume, you look like a fool. You know what I mean? I voted for the man twice. Thank God I didn't vote this third time, but twice I voted. I was out there delusional too, thinking he was really for the country. Behold me. To me, he was a chomo. You know what I mean? These are the Epstein wars. He's a chomo. You know what I mean? He's a graper. You know what I mean? He's not for this country. I assume, kid. Right. I'm going to let this queen cook, man.
Addicts.
Oh, the woman talking? Yeah, she's far left. I apologize. My bad. She's far left. But you, listen, but she's not lying. She's not lying. I assume so. I was a fool right there too. See, I take accountability over here. Something a lot of people can't. So I apologize to you, Gander. Blessings to you and yours. Thank you for, coming in here and chatting. I apologize. I assumed that you was assuming, and I'm the fool. I apologize. Shall we move on? And what did somebody else wants a tracer? Yeah, I assume sometimes. I'm only human. I just assumed right now. So you are right, Tracer. Yeah, but she's far left. But she's not lying, bro. She's not lying. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you guys really think this country is really on the ups? Like, think about it. I know somebody in here knows people in Trump country and rural America. They're struggling. The majority of his core fan base are struggling. Medical bills, debt all up high. You see it. They're not going to show you on the media, Western media, the Zionist control media. You got to dig for that in YouTube. And you could barely find it now on YouTube. But it's out there. You know what I'm saying? I voted for Trump in 2016. Yeah, I voted for Trump 2016 and 2020. I was gonna vote this third time, but I was being lazy, and thank God I was being lazy because it was for a reason. Because look it, behold, the Epstein files, and then how he's just sitting around and letting the Zionist pigs commit ethnic cleansing and genocide in Palestine. He lost me. He lost me with that. As a parent, he lost me because you're in the Epstein files, and then yeah, we're not gonna get on that. And then you're sitting around watching these Zionist pigs commit ethnic cleansing and genocide. But then you want to condemn Ayatollah for doing the same thing. But the irony of that, I mean, crazy work. You are a kid when you are overseas. No kid, that is not how it works. What? You gotta yeah, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but you gotta learn how to write. And yeah, if you're, especially if you're over here trying to assassinate my character, you gotta make sure you are able to write the right way so we can understand what are you saying. You sound like you're a 7-year-old. I know 7-year-olds that could articulate themselves better than you, right? Than you just did. Do better out here, Pop. I love you. If you're not a chomo or a graper, I love you. But yeah, man, we could learn to disagree in the comments. Nobody always got to. I'm not always right. I just give my POV most of the time. You'll know if I think I'm right because I'm gonna be popping it. You know what I mean? But she's not lying. She's not lying. She's not lying. I don't vote, but I'm better since Trump became president. My wife is an immigrant and she voted for Trump. You're better? Okay, let me ask this. It's none of our business, but are you in that 1%? That's the only way, that you think this country is on the ups if you're in that 1%. If you're a CEO from some Fortune 500 company, big corporation type of dude. If not, then how? How? It's crazy because it's just like, come on. He's the worst president ever, bro. And this term just showed it. You know what I mean? This term showed it, bro. This term showed it. It's like, it's crazy work. Crazy work. I was delusional once too. But she's not lying.
People are addicted to religion the same way that
I'm disabled on Social Security. You see what I mean? And he's coming for that. By 2030, sir, you're not going to have that. I'm sorry, you're not going to have that. And my prices are down for what I make. Yes, but it's... Are you in a red state or in a blue state? What? Let me just be quiet. Are you in a red or blue state, sir? Let me know. Drum roll. Oh, I can't wait to get a soundboard. I got to get a soundboard. If I had a soundboard right now, the drum roll would be going. Giovanni, I can't vote because I got 13 felonies. You should be able to vote because, you know, the leader of the free world is a felon over 30 times over. The president of these United States is a felon 30 times over. You should be able to do what the hell you want if he's able to be president of these United States. 8 out of 10 poorest states are red states. I'm in a red. Of course. See what I mean? Of course your life is good because it's all out war on blue states. Red states, the gas is lower. The food prices are lower. They're not messing with your Social Security, your disabilities. They're not messing with your EBT out there. Come to these blue states where the blue governors from blue states refuse to kiss his ring and bend the knee and go kiss the wall over there. It's all out war, especially in the state I'm in. I'm in Rhode Island, the smallest state in the country. This president is taking a big diarrhea all over this state. Try to talk to somebody that's on disability out here, sir. You know what I mean? No, that's not a dumb question, bro. Texas is definitely red. Texas is burgundy. Forget red. It's a burgundy state. You know what I mean? They got their little sprinkles of blue areas and counties in Texas, just like they do in all red states. You know what I mean? And in blue states, you know, in Rhode Island, they got Trump flag waving out here, and this is a whole blue state. You know what I mean? Well, maybe the blue state shouldn't be so vulgar against Trump. Come on. See what I mean? When it comes to the delusions, respectfully, sir, that man got you brainwashed. Did you not hear what I'm just saying? He is mentioned in these files more than anybody. He is on HD 4K doing things. This woman that's been accusing him, she's been accusing him since he was on The Apprentice, that he violated her when she was 13 years old. I didn't know any of this when I'm voting him for him twice. How are you okay with that? And then look at what he's doing to the country. Can't. Wow, man. Hey, man, to each his own, man. You have every right to believe in who you want to believe in. All lies. Yeah, it's all lies, man. It's all lies. I used to say the same thing. It's all lies, man. It's all lies. But you know what tells me? I've been that. It's all good. He said, it's all lies, man. Holy crap, bro. This country is cooked. We are cooked, man. We are doomed. And you know what? It don't matter who's in office. Left, right, up, down, rainbow. They're all in bed with the Zionist pigs. At least the freaking left got the balls to tell Bibi and his pigs no. If these fools in the left were here in office, we wouldn't be at war right now. The country would still be shit, but we wouldn't be at war. We'd just be shit. Now we're extra shit at war. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you guys don't have kids. Like, it's so obvious, bro, that he's a chomo. He tells you himself, I don't think I'm going to heaven. I would like to go to Why would you say that, sir? And he said, why would he say that? And he's supposed to be a God-fearing man, right? Why would he say, he don't think he's going to heaven? I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why he thinks he does not go into heaven, man. And look, I don't delete nothing. You know what I mean? I live my truth. Everything is there. Just check it out. Even in the community, in the post on here, I was a Trump supporter. I went through a lot of shit supporting this man. I lost a lot of friendships, all that. I went at it with people. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I was delusional too at one point. And then when I seen he was compromised, I'm like, okay, so I started digging. Why is he compromised? Because he's moving way different. It looks like Bibi got him by the balls with something. And then you know what that something is? They're blackmailing him. It's so obvious, bro. How you run on a campaign? Let me ask you, you Trump supporters right here. How is he running on a campaign? There's no wars. We're not doing no wars, right? But then he gets in the office and he gets walked like a dog by Bibi. Bibi's deliberately disrespecting him, doing things he's telling him not to do, and he still does it. Stop hating and get a spine. You get a brain and a soul, and check your moral compass. Because maybe what I'm starting to think, you're a chomo too. You are the company you keep. You're a chomo too. You have to be a chomo. People need to check your internet history, David O'Malia. You sound like you're not even from here for real. He'll get rid of you, bro. You think he cares about you? Hit up Trump's office right now, David, and tell him that you need help. I guarantee you get the phone hanged up on you. Call Trump right now. His administration. You know what I mean? Do it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You guys ever heard of Jim Jones? You guys got that Jim Jones effect. You guys got that Jim Jones effect. Do you? And I'm not talking about the freaking rapper. You do need help. You're supporting a freaking chomo and a person that's all for ethnic cleansing and genocide so he could put a freaking Trump casino and resort on the strip of Gaza. You know the world will burn 100 times over before that would happen? Delusions. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. Moving right along, man. Moving right along. I'm not even talking. And you guys don't get it. Let them talk. Let them talk in here. As long as they're not disrespecting you guys or the people in the chat. Let them say whatever they want to say. This is a free space. This is not. I'm not. This is current administration and AIPAC and Zionists. I'm not putting a muzzle on people for talking how they want to talk. This is America. We have the right to say whatever the hell we want. Freedom of what? The First Amendment. What? Yeah. And my platform over here, we exercise the First Amendment over here. So as long as they're not disrespecting the mods or the people in the chat, they can say whatever to me. They could say whatever to me or whatever they believe in, they stand for. This is what America's all about. At least my platform's about. I don't know about this country anymore. They want to muzzle everything now. But hey, man, this is what we call balance in the world, the yin and the yang. Not everybody is gonna agree with each other, and it's sad that we're all divided by religion, politics. You know what I mean? It's sad. I wish we could all just get along because we're all God's freaking children. We're all God's people. We're all human beings. Like it's like when God forbid the shit hits the fan. Like you think Trump and his family gonna care about you? You're on your own. You're on your own. Social Security raise was $66. Medicare insurance went up $25, and my medical costs are higher. I'm losing $200 a month. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? And I bet you, Durko, you're in a blue state, right? This is what they do. This is how they do it. This is how he's doing it. He's making sure people all in the red states are living somewhat better than the blue state so he could keep that. Why you think a lot of people are voting? If these red states were getting the same treatment as the blue states, they wouldn't be all for this war. And then I'm gonna go back to what Gardner said. They shouldn't be slandering. What do you mean? They shouldn't be slandering. He's the president of these United States, not the president of the red states. That's what he effed up again right there of the many, many countless F-ups he's did at this term. How many laws he's broken. They try to get rid of Bill for catching head in the Oval Office. And look at what Trump is doing. He's illegally going to sovereign countries and kidnapping sitting presidents. He's constantly pumping billions and billions of dollars to freaking he's basically auctioning off pardons. Like, where is that America first? Where is that a real sitting active American president, bro? It's crazy, bro. I would be a fool to still be supporting this. Crazy work. Oil, $160 here, 3 gallons, Northeast Pennsylvania. See? And that's a good old what? Blue state. Just prove my point. You guys came in here, you Trump supporters came in here and just proved my point. You came in here and proved my point. Of course you guys are going to be pulling his cock. He's making sure you guys get enough crumbs that you guys would be content with. But meanwhile, your fellow retirees from the blue states can't even make ends meet. Come on, bro. Yeah, you can buy citizenship with his freaking face on it. Like, he's a tyrant. He's trying to be a freaking dictator tyrant. And he's crazy because this country will freaking cleanse itself before that will happen. Straight up. You think people are going to sit there and stand for that? Even the freaking Nazis don't even like him, bro. These neo-Nazis, why? Because he's in bed with the freaking designers. And you know how they go. You know how they go. You know how they are with them. They don't like those people. So, come on, bro. Yeah, David needs help. Let's all pray for David. He's bugging over here. Somebody need to search his internet history too. Straight up. I guarantee. And you know, I guarantee you a good out of those 85% that are with Trump, I say a good 70% are chomos, bro. We gotta check all their internet history. I think we should start picking our own president candidates. I think the president, he or she, should be younger. We don't need no more dinosaurs and fossils controlling things. And that goes for every branch of office in America. We need younger blood. 40 to 45, we need that. These freaking dudes, 70, 80, 90, like, and then the Supreme Court, that has to change too. You got fossils sitting in there and they sit in there till they croak, until they're gone. That's not fair. You should have a term just like the presidency. I mean, oh, you don't need me. I don't trust me. That's not. No, I stay in my lane. I stay in my lane. That I am not a politician. Shout out to the real politicians, the very few that are really for people. But it's bad enough. I'm in this lane, this dirty lane, this fake entertainment lane, where you got to take people at face value. People are just fake and fake. Imagine the no way, bro. I'm already gonna have a target on me because I believe in what I believe in, and I said what I said, and I stand on what I said. So when I become successful on here, it's inevitable. Inshallah, it's inevitable. I'm already gonna have a target on me because I'm anti-Zionist, anti-APAC, I'm anti-shady government, I'm anti-establishment. I'm really for my fellow human being, bro. So I have no business in politics. They would just get rid of me ASAP. Agreed, because they be old and stuck in their old ways. And yeah, exactly. We need new blood, bro. I'm refused to vote for old politicians yet. Make all politicians earn 100K max. See how many people would run them. Yeah, but you know what it is? It's the private donors and it's the APAC. It's the APAC Zionist freaking party out here that control things. This is why, if you pay attention, this is why I always say it don't matter who's in office, left or right. BB's right next to every single sitting president. Look it up. Democrat, Republican, BB is right there every time. So it doesn't matter who's in office, left, Democrat, or Republican. They're all in bed. But what I can say about the left is they have no problem telling BB to go fuck himself. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you have a president that has he's done a lot of dirty things and you're able to blackmail him and the majority of the Republican Party, you know what I mean? Because that's what I really truly believe. Everybody's acting accordingly and bending over to the Zionists because mostly everybody in the Republican Party are on them files, was on that island, is on VHS, DVD, HD, 4K, 5K, whatever. They got blackmail on a lot of high-powered men in this country. And it just, think about it, because where's the Democrats at? They would have been pouring them out. Oh, they got Bill and Hillary in there. Where the other Democrats at? Yeah, a lot of names are covered because it's not just CEOs and doctors and lawyers up in there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Republican politicians, current sitting active Republican politicians that's in Congress or whatever that was on that island doing things to kids, bro. It's just what it is, bro. It's so obvious, bro. It's so obvious, bro. And it just boils my blood to see my fellow American, my fellow human being be delusional because he's throwing them crumbs. You heard the dude in here. He said, well, my retirement goes up. What state are you in, sir? Red or blue? I'm in a red state. Okay, then. That's why you're talking like that. Come move to a blue state. Let's see if you'll be a Trump supporter then. It's ass backwards out here, bro. People think ass backwards out here. And they're selfish because as long as it's not happening to them or their family, they don't care. That's why I feel like we're really doomed. And I'd be trying to be optimistic about it and give my fellow human being the benefit of the doubt. Hey, there is a chance for humanity. There is a chance for America. We can rally together, but not when I see people thinking and talking like that. And that man was way older than me. That's scary, bro. People are okay with our president, you know what I mean, being a chomo. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work. And that makes me think, are you a chomo? What's your name and birthday? Let's run you. Do you have to register? Straight up. They got rid of Charlie Kirk. Yeah, because he was on to them. Yes, I said it. He was on to them. He figured out what his wife is a plant. And I feel like they're positioning her to be the first woman president of the United States. Just pay attention to her history, man. Shout out to Candace Owens. I know Candace Owens. She's an acquired taste. In the beginning, I didn't like her. I thought she was a plant. She only attacked black and brown. But when I did my homework and due diligence on her, I earned respect and love for her. She got the belt for everybody. She has no picks. And she's breaking that down. Erica Kirk, oh my God. That's another story. That is another story. But yeah, man, they got rid of Charlie because he caught on to them. And you know how much influence Charlie Kirk had? Come on, bro. He was the one for that Republican Party. He probably would have became president. That's how much influence he had. He would have brought them voters out. Of course, he figured out what his wife is. He figured out this administration. He got tired of the Zionists controlling our country when he may have been whatever, But I respected him because he said what he said. He stood on what he said, and he died for it. I think Erica Kirk was in on his death. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I donate $200, but I got robbed last week, and my Apple Pay got hacked. I only have 11 gems on YouTube. I don't got any type of money. Sheesh. You don't have to donate, Ibby. Uh, you don't gotta donate at all, bro. I don't know why. Just a YouTuber, he donated that. I think he's at work, but he donated that and he got out of here. I don't know why. He should know better because just a YouTuber, he was the first troll that I had. He used to troll me all the time, and then he became a believer. He said, and then he became one of my first mods. She made 300 millions on his death. Yeah, I'm sure she did. Uh-uh. Yeah, but you don't. What you do right now, Ibby, and everybody else, that's my payment, man. I don't need no money up in here, bro. The money's gonna come from me in here, bro. I'm already on YouTube's payroll, man. They pay me every month. It's not a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? One day I'll get 10,000 subscribers, more subscribers, 15, 20, and then the real money will start coming in. The sponsorships, the endorsements. That's where the real bag's at. Are we gems? We can send gifts on here? Yeah, you can send gifts, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? You could send money, super chats, all that. It's all right there, but you don't have to. I don't. You notice I never tell people, "Hey, super chat me." I never have my Cash App up here or this or that. You know what I mean? We're all struggling out here. No, he's not dumb. It's all good. Don't disrespect each other. It's all good. You don't have to. You don't have to, bro. What you're doing is payment enough, bro. Now, I can't tell you guys what to do with your money. If you want to, go ahead, but you don't have to. If you notice, I don't ever promote, hey, super chat me. Hey, drop gems. You don't have to do that. You guys are paying me right now by engaging with me and talking to me on here. I could be how I used to be back in the day, talking to myself on here with 0 viewers. No, Ibby. Yo, Ibby's hard headed. I don't want no money from you, Ibby. I just want you to bring your channel back to life, drop more content so we can help you become monetized on here. And I want you to continue doing what you're doing when you see me go live and when you see me drop content, my regular content. And that's supporting me. You don't have to give me no money, bro. Please. I don't be on anyone's live, to be honest. I honestly didn't know that. That's the only live. This the only. I appreciate it, man. There's so many lives on here, man. That speaks volumes. Thank you, man. But yeah, man. Oh, Rob the ATM. Nah, man. He's trolling now. Nah, but what else you guys want to talk? You want to talk about? I know we was talking about this yesterday. What are you guys' thoughts on the ice wall, man? Beyond the ice wall, like that's very interesting as well, too. What do you guys feel about the ice wall? Any thoughts about the ice wall? What I would like, please, is if you guys, the mods in here, have people, if they can, hit the like, share this live. We got another 20 to 30 minutes left. I needs to melt. It needs to melt. Yeah. Yeah. The ice wall needs to melt. But what do you guys think is beyond the ice wall? He said, I'm not trolling. What do you guys feel like what's beyond the ice wall? Let's see what they got going on. I was trying to talk about this last night, but then we just started talking about a bunch of stuff. There was last night episode 1 of Friday night live stream with viewers, where the goal um is to have people jump on stage with me. You know what I mean? I robbed 4 ATMs before. No one knows. We know now, brother. I hope you don't do that no more, Ibby, man. You're better than that, bro. What's beyond the ice wall? What are we doing? Why is it not doing that? Sorry, people. Oh, I know what's going on. Stay off the grid was turned. Ah, man, you don't gotta. He comes in there looking for a hug. What he said. Oh, the bearded homosexual. Yeah, that's what he says. He's projecting. He hasn't come out the closet yet, so we're gonna help him come out the closet. Just live your truth, bro. Staying off the grid. Live your truth, brother. It's okay. I promise. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. That brother comes in here every time I'm live stream to project. If they disrespect you, they disrespect. All right, we back. Hey, that's not disrespect. You know what I mean? I don't find it disrespectful. I'm not living a lie like him. I know I'm a straight man. You know what I mean? Now, if I was living a lie and it bothered me, that'd be a problem. Abdullah, what's good, my brother? Blessings to you and yours. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Breaking updates. Let's see what's the updates with this crap. Bull crap.
All right, guys, we have a bunch of major breaking news about the war here to share with you on this Saturday, and it is not pretty. Day by day, this thing spirals more and more out of control, and it looks absolutely terrifying. Of course, we're referring to it as the Jeffrey Epstein War.
It is the Jeffrey Epstein
War. Together are the axis of Epstein. Let me break this down for you. So let's start with this right here. Breaking via NBC News, Trump has privately shown serious interest in U.S. ground troops in Iran. Serious interest.
All you good old people, you Trump supporters in the good old burgundy states, red states, you guys are gonna feel this effect too. You may be you guys may be enjoying the crumbs that he's throwing off the table. You know what I mean? But soon as we have boots on the ground out there, everything's going up. Gas, everything is going up. Oh, Giovanni. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, everything's going up. Everything's going up. That's all I'm saying. Everything's going up. Including for you good old boys down in them burgundy states. You get me? Oh my days.
Yesterday, there was this military exercise, these war games that a particular brigade was supposed to do. And that was called off. And people are now looking at that as proof that, oh my God, they're about to deploy imminently to Iran now. Okay? Now, by the way, let me point out, the airstrikes alone were illegal and unconstitutional under U.S. law and the U.S. Constitution. And this.
But then we have Trump supporters coming in here saying he's the best president because they're content off the crumbs that they're receiving from this administration. Not thinking the long picture, how this is going to affect us and affect them. They must think they're immune, these people in the burgundy states. They think they're immune to nuclear. They must think that Trump is going to have them all come in the underground bunker with them. I'm there. What's up, Chef Chevy, man? I'm present. I'm in the cut at work. Yes, sir, man. Shout out to, man. Y'all go subscribe and hit the bell to his channel, man. And stay tuned. He's definitely going to be on Nightcap with Friends. I'm thinking this Thursday night, Chef Chevy, this Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, you co-host with me on Nightcap. Which one? Okay. I got you. My guy, Ibby. Chef, we got to do that, man. Let me know. The underground bunker. Yeah. I'm saying Trump, the good boys and good old women out in Trump America, in the burgundy states, in the rural America, in Trump country, in the poor white America rural towns, they think that Trump is going to allow them to come in their underground bunker, or any billionaire, because they're MAGA. They must think that. They must truly believe that. The Jim Jones effect. That's what I call that. The Jim Jones effect. Trump is making a teenage girl's ballroom a memory of Epstein. You know who I want to talk to? I want to talk to Ivanka Trump, his daughter. That's who I want to talk to. What happened in your childhood?
Deploying ground troops would be immensely illegal and unconstitutional. In a world that made sense, in a stable, secure, intelligent world that made sense, Trump would be instantly impeached over
Exactly.
boots on the ground. Okay, this is completely and utterly unacceptable. He's rendered Congress useless, null and void, basically non-existent. Okay, this is insanity. So we have that. We also have this. Mike Preisner says the following. I just spoke with the mother of a service member in this unit. They were given one last call home before having to turn in their phones. He told his mom they were going boots on the ground tonight. Tonight.
Wow.
So here's what he posted. In reality, some of us won't make it home to our family. America, pray for us. So it looks like they're mobilizing right now and lying to us.
Ching Ling, blessings to you and yours.
By the way, we also have reason to believe they're
Did you hear that? Somebody that's serving this country proudly. Salute to them. Salute to all the men and women out there, man. We are about to be boots on the ground like today. Crazy, bro. Pray for us, he says. But this is the best president. This is your president, you guys. This is your president. This is the best president in the world. He's sending... I work Thursdays, Saturdays are my free days. All right, so next Saturday, I'll do an extra night of Nightcat, and then we go on there, brother. Listen, what I need you to do, Chef, look up my Instagram. It's the same, Smoking Politic with me. Follow me on there and comment on my last post so I know to remember. Be like, hey, it's Chef. I'll follow you back, and then we go from there. So I could set it up later after the stream. I'm gonna be on here for like another half hour. Yeah, man. Send all MAGA to Iran. Yeah, send their children. You know, Barron Trump needs to go too. You know what they were saying? Oh, he's too tall. That's cap. David Robinson served this country. He stopped playing in the NBA for a season to go and serve his country, and he was 7'1". He's 7'1". Barron is not 7'1". Barron's like 6'6", 6'7". So if a 7'1" can go there, and he was in the Navy at that too. Yeah, he had to bend down his whole freaking deployment, probably walk like this in them ships. So there's no excuse. Since you want to sit here and send everybody else's kids out there for the Epstein war, send your own kids out there too. Your grandkids, your nephews, your cousins. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them Trumps. You know what I mean? Crazy work. Crazy work. Welcome to America, though. You know? And a Trump supporter would think we're being crazy right now. We're being, what's the word? Ungrateful Americans. We're ungrateful for speaking up and calling out the obvious. Maybe Barron has his dad's bone spurs. You know, I hate to talk about Barron because I don't know him. You know, I hope the only thing he got going for him is that he looks exactly like his father. I would say that he's nothing like his father, man. And this is me being an optimistic and being a dreamer. I would think that he is a way better human being than his father, bro. You know what I mean? But who knows? Probably, you know, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Lying about the number of U.S. casualties.
We'll never know.
They're lying about many different aspects of this. Basically, almost no information is coming out of Israel and Tel Aviv in terms of the damage that Iran is doing there. Okay? And then Trump goes out there day after day and says, the war's going great, the war's going amazing. We give ourselves a 15 out of 10. It's the greatest thing we've ever.
You know what I'm going to do? That's good you spoke that up, Giovanni. Shout out to Giovanni. So, starting next Friday for episode 2, Friday night live streams, I'm just going to go off StreamYard. So we need people to share it and all that when you guys see me go live, because it's not going to be as active because I'm just going straight off YouTube. So it's active. Now I'm going to be third partying it with StreamYard. That way other people can get on. You know what I mean? That's the only way people are going to get on. Because I don't know what's going on with these links on here. And multiple people can get on too. I ain't going to Iran. Yeah, facts. You shouldn't have to go, brother. None of us should have to go. You know what I mean? The Zionist pigs should fight their own wars. Straight up.
Meanwhile, the bits and pieces we are learning are devastating. All right, let me show you this. Justin,
StreamYard.
George H.W. Bush is deploying to the Eastern Mediterranean. This will be the third carrier strike group in the region. So now they're sending another massive U.S. warship to the region. You don't do that unless you think things are going pretty fucking poorly. Again, we'll get to some more of the details in a little bit, but our radar systems are absolutely cooked. They're barbecue chicken. The Iranians took out our radar systems. That's a huge fucking deal. We're flying blind, as they call it.
Mobile and desktop, sir.
The airports that have been hit. Never mind the U.S. military bases that are now burnt to a crisp. They weren't ready for this. They weren't prepared for this. I think Trump is dumb enough to think it would have been like a Venezuela in-out operation. And here we are. Now we're boots on the ground? Illegally boots on the ground? Absolute insanity. All right, how about this one? Trump and Rubio just went around Congress to give Israel...
My thing is, where the hell are the Democrats? Like, how is this man still able to be in office doing this? Like, where are the Democrats, man? Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? But they expect,
the airports that have been hit. Never mind.
But they expect the votes. They expect to take over the House. They expect people to come in November. We have to endure this till November, when there's a high possibility that he's going to cause a false flag attack, because he's already prepping the people. Pay attention, people. He's already prepping, saying, hey, there's attacks that Americans can be unalived on American soil, so be prepared for that. So what's registering in my head is, hey, we're about to do a coup and smoke more Americans and blame it on the Iranians, so I got to cancel the elections and martial law. So there's no elections, so they won't get held accountable. Because if an election can happen in November, not just in Washington, all over this country, the Dems are going back to control everything. I'm trying to tell you, they're going to control the House. And once they control the House, it's over for them. They're going to jail. He's getting impeached. So many people are going to jail. So with that being said, and they know all this, and they still deliberately commit crimes and do things unlawfully, this administration that is, knowing that they can go to jail and their careers are forever obliterated, and they're still doing this, what does that tell you? They know something we don't know. And what I think that's something we don't know, what I think it is, and what I already know is there's not going to be no election. This is why they're moving and lying with impunity and just moving sloppy and not caring. And pay attention to what he's saying. The man is literally deteriorating right before our eyes. That dementia, like, he's being honest. He's telling you right there, he don't care what's happening with the inflation. He says it. He don't care about what's going on. He don't care what the American people feel. You know what I mean? People that are going through dementia, bro, they speak their truth, bro. A dictator, it's going to try to come. But you know what's going to happen? What's worse than that? It's a civil war, and we don't want that. That's the last thing. The same way we don't want WW3, we don't want a civil war, bro. Listen, I'd rather take on any country that would come over here and try to invade us versus taking on each other, bro. Because of that Second Amendment. You know what type of weaponry people have out? Dude, I don't want no smoke with my fellow Americans. I don't want to be at war with my fellow Americans, bro. And you shouldn't either. Like, it's going to be the move. It's sad, bro. I hope something has to happen, man. God has to intervene. Something has to happen. Or maybe this is all Allah's will, man. This is all God's will. Maybe the world needs to reset, needs a cleansing. At what cost? So many lives are at risk now. This is sad, bro. This is terrible. And I told myself I wasn't even going to talk about this, but I find myself talking about it again. Because it's like, we have to talk about it. We have to educate people, or at least wake people up. Like, you know what I mean? This is crazy, man. My dad had dementia. I took care of him his last 3 years of his life. Trump is acting just like him, up all night. Yep. And I bet you, may your father rest in peace. I bet you, towards the end of his days, sir, he spoke his truth. He was brutally honest. Right? This man is being brutally honest. Look at, he tells reporters, look it up. It's right there. He doesn't care what the American people think. He don't care. He don't have to listen to Congress. He's moving and acting like a dictator. You see? Yes, absolutely. See? Come on, bro. You're right. Educate people. No Democrats. Vote red. Always vote red. Wow. Let's listen. Let me take a hit for Florida Sun. Floridian Sun. Floridian Sun is in a Burgundy state. So, he's benefiting off the crumbs that this administration is eating. So he's delusional. You know what I'm saying? Won't you come and live in a blue state and see if you still have that same energy for this administration? Of course, people in the Burgundy states are going to think this is by design. So they could freaking brainwash you to think everybody else in these blue states are just ungrateful Americans or we're out of our minds. You know what I mean? Pay attention out here to the fine print. Coming in here talking crazy. the the Republican Party is a party of chomos, bro. It's a party of freaking chomos, bro. We need to check their internet history and his too, Floridian Sun. Because I see anybody in here is a fan of these administration. Sheesh. I bet. Let me see right now. You sent the message. Got the live. Chief Chevy. Boom. Got you. I'll follow you. Followed you. Boom. We locked in. We locked in. We'll build later on, sir. Appreciate you. My water went off. Trump will turn on MAGA. So he already did. Why you think the ones that have a moral compass and a spine and a brain and a soul and a heart, we went against it? I was MAGA too. You know what I mean? They're as crooked as your teeth. Yes, my tooth. You know what I mean? I got punched in it. I was sparring. You know what I mean? I had no business sparring, but don't worry, my tooth will go back to how it was soon enough. But I guarantee you, I attract the opposite sex way more than you. These are facts. Because, yeah, it's just obvious for what you just said. Crazy work. Do better. Love yourself. You know what I mean? If I cared about what my tooth looked like, I wouldn't be in front of it. If I was insecure, that is, about what it looked like, I wouldn't be right here. All in your face. Make it make sense. Blessings. Yeah, man. It's like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? We got to do better out here. Well, they got to do better. These people in these Burgundy states are delusional. You know what I mean? It's crazy work. Who? Duh. He's pointing out the obvious. Duh. And it's just one tool. Duh. Oh. Shoot. I bet you I could take your lady, man. I bet you. Yeah, man. It's crazy work how people's minds are out here, man. And like I said, I don't know everything. And when I'm wrong, I admit my wrong. And I hold myself to account as I should, right? But it's like, bro, what's up with people in this country, bro? You know what I mean? We just gotta pray for those people, our fellow Americans that's living in Burgundy states that are benefiting off the crumbs this administration is throwing off the table. Cause that shit's crazy. That's crazy. Dang, why how come he didn't say nothing else no more? You see what happens to these trolls when you wish them well, you see it? They have nothing else to say. Like, wow, crap. I'm old, crippled, and broke, but I still help donate to food banks, veterans, and that's why God is gonna bless you, man. That's why God is gonna bless you, man. You feel, Giovanni? Listen, I feel like I'm the poster child for us crooked tooth people out here, man. You know what I mean? I let people, my fellow man and woman that's out here with a crooked tooth or teeth, like, hey, man, who cares what they say? You better be in front of this camera if you want to be a content creator. And when you get your funds up, drop that bag to fix your mouth. You know what I mean? It's all good. Central Falls police broke my braces and ruined my teeth. Oh, Giovanni, you out here? I'm in a blue state ran by a dirty Democrat. Taxes went up. Yeah, man. Of course. Because, Trump is taking a big, massive diarrhea on that governor. He's taking a massive dump on all the blue states because all the blue states are not kissing his ring and being brainwashed like the Burgundy state governors. Crazy work. Look at that lad. Look at Rubio. That dude, Rubio. He's literally on cocaine. Literally on cocaine talking to the people, bro. You could see. I used to do that. I know it when I see it. Look it up, people. Playing with his gums, the way he was laughing, pointing at the camera, pointing at the thing, the way he was fixing himself, getting a drink of water, bro. I sniffed my share of limes from here all the way to Amsterdam. I was sniffing limes, for real. So I know it when I see it. Rubio is definitely on that candy. Crazy work. This administration is one of the. They're gangsters. They're gangsters. I'm currently in Houston, Texas. Oh, all right, H-Town. I was out there for a little bit. So you know what I'm talking about, Giovanni. I bet you look at the gas is somewhat good down there. The food prices is decent. It's not like what you hear back home in Rhode Island. I'm sure you got family back here. I'm sure you talk to them and they tell you it's rough out here. You know what I mean? Me too, but never off toilet seats like RFK Jr. Hold on with the. He's known as Bathhouse Rubio and Tate. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Why is he known as Bathhouse Rubio? Come on, man. That man is the epitome of candy user, man. I know it when I see it, man. I know it when I see it. I used to be it, man. You know? That's crap. It's a money grab for her and get staff, although they got a 20%. This is state. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Chief is a Trump supporter. I can't wait to for him to we talk about that next Saturday, man. You speak all truth. No, I don't speak all truth, bro. I just speak my truth and I speak what I feel like is the truth. And if I'm wrong, somebody educate me because I don't know everything. And if I'm wrong and somebody educates me and then I go do my due diligence and do the research, next time I see the person, if they're in the live, I tell them, hey, I was wrong. I ended up doing the research, which I should have did a little bit better. You know what I mean? Yeah, you speak all truths. Yeah, I do have all my family. See what I mean? And they tell you what I just said, right? The food is crazy. The gas is crazy. Just everything's crazy. Rent, everything. Versus in the good old Burgundy states, why you think people in Florida and red states are telling you, hey, come down here? Why are you over there? It's great down here. Hmm. But sometimes my truth can be like delusions too, bro. Because I let my emotions get in the way. Like, I can admit that. I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't admit that. I am human, man. I'm not perfect. I was a musician for 48 years, playing music across the country, did my share of bad habits. Yeah. So if you see that interview, I do research, but sometimes, Anthony, I do my research most of the time, but sometimes, like, I let my feelings get in the way, and when I'm doing the research, I stop doing some researches, and I'm like, I already made my mind up because I let my emotions and my personal feelings get in the way. So those are the times that I'm wrong and I get corrected, and then I go back doing the research, and I'm like, hey, that person was right. You know what I'm saying? But I always do my due diligence. But sometimes I let my emotions and my personal feelings get in the way of the research, and I stop and I already made my mind up. And then I come on here ranting. You feel me, Mr. Anthony Gooden? Blessings to you, yours. Soldier Solarak, blessings. Thank you. Yep. Being humble is the only way you keep learning. Yeah. Because I hate people on here because, I consider myself a subscriber too. And I'm subscribed. You guys can see my subscription is open. You can see I'm subscribed to a lot. And I enjoy podcasts. And I just don't like watching somebody that thinks they know everything, or they can't take constructive criticism, or they can't admit when they're wrong and hold themselves accountable. I immediately unsubscribe and be like, get out of here. I'm not wasting some of my valuable, blessed 24 hours to watch you. What are we doing? Make it make sense. We already fill our mind and brains and eyes with crap all day. But yeah, man, those are the times that I get corrected because, like I said, man, I let my emotions sometimes, my personal feelings, get in the way of the research. Those are fake people. Yeah, yeah, facts. Those are fake people living a facade. They put on when that camera turns on, that mask is on. I'm the same person on and off this. But yeah, man. Let's wrap this up a little bit with the last part of this.
U.S. military bases that are now burnt to a crisp. Like this is. They weren't ready for this. They weren't prepared for this. I think Trump is dumb enough to think it would have been like a Venezuela in-out operation, and here we are. Now we're boots on the.
See what I mean with the narcissism and the. He thought it was gonna be like Venezuela. What makes you think you're gonna go to any Middle Eastern country and do what you want to do and not have to deal with the repercussions after? You know what I mean? Like, we got lucky Venezuela didn't, and Venezuela could have did something. But, I felt like that was a backdoor. You know what I mean? Okay, bitch. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Blessings to you and yours, man. Love yourself. Hey, mods, do not put him on timeout or her on timeout. Venezuela couldn't do shit. Okay. All right. Can you break down why they couldn't do anything? They couldn't have done nothing at all. Not shot one American at all, or did something, or have one of their proxies that are out here do something. You know what I mean? Explain why. Let him speak his piece. Don't put him on timeout. He can come in here. He could call me a bitch. We walked and took their leader. Okay, yeah, you don't know nothing of what you're talking about just by your response. Yeah, I'm done talking to you. You don't know nothing. You believe what Fox News tells you. Do better. Love yourself. I'm done talking to you.
Ground? Illegally boots on the ground? Absolute insanity. All right, how about this one? Trump and Rubio just went around Congress to give Israel 12,000 1,000-pound bombs. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this as clearly as
too much tooth. Yeah, man. Too much tooth. But I'm still in front of this camera. I'm still monetized on YouTube. And my teeth will look back looking great again once again soon enough. But I still have something to offer humanity while you just troll from a fake page because you don't love yourself and you're a ghost in your own home. You're a ghost in life. You don't attract the opposite sex. You're mad at yourself career-wise. You know what I mean? It's okay, brother. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself.
That is not to go after the bad guys. You don't drop 1,000-pound bombs to go after the bad guys. That's about massacring civilians and destroying civilian infrastructure. That's what that is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. These sorts of bombs.
Basically, what the Zionist pigs are doing in Palestine, in the Gaza section of Palestine, that is. You know what I mean? They were constantly bombing old people and kids. You know what I mean? They were trying to cut off the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. That's what you call genocide, ethnic cleanse. You know what I mean? Hit that thing. It got control on you too. Yeah, it does. One day I'll stop. One day I'll stop marijuana. I'm not even supposed to be smoking this, but hey, who's perfect? You know what I mean? There's people out there smoking crack and shooting heroin up right as we're speaking. I could be doing that. I used to sniff and smoke crystal meth. I don't do that. I used to sniff coke. I used to pop all types of pills. I used to mix Perk 30s with the Xanny Blues during my North Philly days. You know what I mean? I used to pop ecstasy. I used to wake up and drink 40 ounces. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I was already on a binger. I used to. Now I don't. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You know what I mean? Don't even see my own hypocrisy. How am I a hypocrite? How? You are just jealous of me because you don't like what you see in the mirror and your life is not how you want it to be. So you come in here and you say the things you're saying because you're jealous. It's okay. It's all right, man. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. Damn, you made it out, man. Yeah. The only thing that has a control on me was this is weed. You know what I mean? I was never really hooked on. I've done a lot of things. I just told you, you're projecting, homie. What am I projecting? You're a weirdo. I'm telling you, you're projecting. You're weird. You come in here because your life sucks. You know what I mean? You're not loved. You're a ghost, bro. That's why I'm wishing you well, bro. You know what I mean? That's it. You're jealous. You're jealous of me. No, you can't understand. And you're on a fake page. You're behind a fake page. Show us you. Come on stage. Won't you go live with me? I bet you won't go live with me and show me how you live. Show us how you look, how your mouth looks, everything. Show us. You want to come on live and let the people decide? You won't do that. None of you guys won't do that. You know what I mean? Because somebody that loves themselves and has things going for themselves are not going to be on here talking like you are. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to troll me, but one thing to sit here act like you know me. You don't know me, Pop, at all. You're jealous. You know what I mean? Weed is organic, yeah. Coming in here, he's crazy, weird, and from a fake page. We can't even see what you look like. And you're chatting. Who cares? But when it's done, the total views are probably going to be over 500, 600 like it always is. Who cares? I get paid to do this, bro. You do this for free. You're watching me. And you're one of those 13 people. The irony, you're one of them. And you're sitting in here and you gave it a thumbs down. That still helps. You're helping me and my channel. Love of the game. No, you need to love yourself. You hate yourself. Love yourself, king, queen, whatever you identify yourself as. Love yourself. It's okay. You do matter. Don't let what other people in your personal life tell you, bro. You do matter. But you're in here and you're engaging. So you're helping. You're watching me. I'm not watching you. We're not on your channel. We're not on your channel. They, them, you, her. You're on my channel. I'm done giving you attention. Now, if they want to belt you and get you out of here, that's their business.
Were specifically not used when the U.S. did war in Iraq.
I gave you the most. I gave him the most, or her the most attention they had in a long time. This is the most human interaction you ever had because you're a ghost.
To any civilians, we can't actually use these. And then here we are now, illegally sending 12,000 of these 1,000-pound bombs to Israel because the goal is the utter destruction of Iran. That's the goal. They want to make it a failed state so Israel can become a regional superpower and have zero pushback against it.
Oh, shout out Giovanni, man.
Global superpower.
Send in the jewels. You don't have to do that, but you already know.
Endless weapons to Israel. Meanwhile, people in this country, they can't afford their fucking healthcare. They're losing their Medicaid. They can't pay their healthcare premium. Inflation's going up. Unemployment's going up. The economy is cooked. People are struggling. People are begging for help.
Only in the blue states, though. That's why we have the delusional burgundy states people coming in here. You know what I mean? And where did Chief go? Chef go? He needs to hear this. I'm wondering if Chef is a rich man because he's saying that Trump is a-okay. Trump is good in his book, he said, and he's in a blue state. That's wild. I need to know if he's a businessman, he's a millionaire or something, multi-millionaire or something.
And what's the government?
That's the only way that you're gonna be feeling America's back again and great again if you're a multi-millionaire or a billionaire. You know what I mean,
sending 12,000, 1,000-pound bombs to Israel illegally for them to do another genocide. They already did the Gaza model in Gaza. Now they're doing the Gaza model in Iran. All right, more. We also have this. So we've heard, 6, 7, 8 different, reasons as to why they did this war. Now we got a new one that they just trotted out. Listen to this.
This is a long-term game because what we want to do is get such massive oil reserves in Iran out of the hands of terrorists. And so what we're going to experience here in the short term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefit because ultimately we're not going to have to worry about these issues in the Strait of Hormuz.
Like you and your father and the father before him, like you, brother. He's over here projecting. Stop projecting, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. What is his name?
Here, y'all. They're saying it's to steal the oil. That's the point. It's to steal the oil, just like the Iraq
Crazy
war,
word.
to steal the oil, just like we bombed Syria to steal the oil. They're trying to steal the oil. So
mind you, he's still in here watching me, thinking of insults to say. Your life sucks, bro. This is entertainment for you. Your life sucks, bro. That's crazy work, bro. Do better. Do better. Notice, bro. Notice, I don't freaking do any of this, right? He has a crush. Obviously, I'm all 9 bots, dog. Sure, bro. You see 9 people, I see 15. You like, then we got Dirk, yo, so he's part of your bots too. Like, come on, brother. Do better, bro. Either way, I'm getting paid for this. You're doing this for free. Yeah, I mean, you're watching me. Yeah, I mean, you're all in my face and getting jealous and getting mad even more. You won't still jump on stage. I got the link right there. Jump on stage. Show us what you look like, brother. Show us what you look like, bro. Come on stage and talk that. You know what I mean? Show us. You won't. Show us how your room looks like. Show us. Show us. Do you have a nice little setup like this? Show us. He won't. He looks like shit and lives like shit. It's obvious.
Basically, loot and pillage Iran, steal their natural resources for the Epstein class, and then also turn it into a failed state so that Israel can create a greater Israel in the region. That's what we're looking at.
They planned this way back in 1940 something, right after WW2. Hence why I said earlier, a long time ago in this stream, when I said it don't matter who's in office, left or right, they're all in bed with the Zionists. For 40 plus years, BB's been in every administration. Right there. Right there. Right there. For 40 years, he's been saying Iran has been building a nuclear weapon. So how come in 40 years they haven't even attempted to throw any nukes at anyone? Yeah. Crazy work. Ah, man. This has been a good one, man. Shout out to Ibby, man. Usually I do these Monday through Friday. But yeah, man. Check out the playlist. Check out this channel, man. Like, this channel is different. This channel is a 5-star buffet. I do hood vlogs. My hood vlogs are with honor. You know what I mean? I highlight the grind, not the crime. I don't allow dissing. I don't exploit communities or incriminate people. We talk about mental health, real topics, real issues. You know what I mean? I got a gaming thing, sit down interviews, other podcasts, you know what I mean, food reviews, you know what I mean, behind the wall where I give men and women that are locked down a voice. Check that out too. New episodes on the way. Like, this channel is refreshing. This channel is not the norm. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And shout out to all the trolls. Love yourself. You're here for a reason. Like, come on, bro. And it's funny though. He says I'm all 9 bots, bro. There's no bots in here. You know what I mean? Like, cut it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this has been a good one, man. I normally don't do this. And tune in tonight. What's tonight? I forgot. Unfiltered Talk. And that's with my co-host, Digital Thugs TV. And I guess this is episode, let me see. This is gonna be episode 5. And we're live in 2 hours. 8:00 p.m., man. In 2 hours, we're live, man. So stay tuned, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you guys in the world 7 days and 7 nights of content. Tune in tomorrow night, another episode of the segment, The Sit Down, real topics, real issues, real people. When I'm interviewing up and coming artist Bang Wiz from Rhode Island. The last sit down, I just interviewed Democratic mayor candidate of Providence, Rhode Island, David Morales. That's out right now. And then tune in for next Sunday, another interview of the sit down with one of my bros from Headliners Entertainment, Young Biggs Music. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I can't wait to talk to you and pick your brain, bro, to see what's going on in there, because that's crazy work. Crazy work. But live your truth. That's why I rock with you, because you said what you said and you stand on what you said. And I'm the same way. So seeing somebody else that way, I gotta salute that. But yeah, man. So love you guys. Love the trolls. If you're not a troll or a graper, I love y'all, man. Love yourself. Be kind to others. And I'll see you guys at 8:00 p.m. Eastern with my co-host, Digital Thugs, on the other segment, dope up and coming podcast called Unfiltered Talk, no script, nothing off limits, with Digital Thugs TV. Y'all be safe. Blessings. Now there's 17 people in it. So I get the grand total I'm willing to say is gonna be over 300. Definitely. 300 views this one. Peace out. See you guys later.